And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Forest Village. All right, we are at the tail end of this growing season here, and just as a quick update, I've got a couple houses here that I've built, and one over here, just because we got a lot of workers and stuff, and I built another caravaner just in case. And I sort of was looking at my resources, wood and stone and all that kind of stuff, and kind of decided that from here on out, I am not going to be upgrading the houses. So once they're built, whatever the population is. And if down the road I find that I want to upgrade them, then I can. But yeah, it's just tedious. It's just absolutely tedious to try to upgrade everything and keep things up to date. And as such, we need to start looking at getting some more stuff going. I'm thinking we're gonna fill this side out. I want another of these, big bakery centers on this side of things. So right on the other side, way over here, I want another bakery center, and I think that will go really well. Because we'll have all of this stuff in here. We'll have a bakery center and maybe a row of houses right at the very end. However that works. Not sure exactly how this is going to get laid out, but I kind of want to get it started. So let's see. We have a center line, a set of houses. We need we have this already done over here. So this is kind of the break between the whole thing. So one thing we're going to need is one of these guys. Like this guy right here. And maybe another one right in here. Yeah, right about here. Now, the ones on the inside of the, inside of here aren't really all that needed, but they really don't require anything other than materials, and they kind of make it look like a very well fortified medieval city, which is what we're going for here. All right, next up, let's get some houses run. So let's get you. So do I want? So hard to decide. Let's get you there. Let's give a gap of 2 this time, because I want a set of lights down the middle here. Okay, so we got a road and some lights down there. And I'm going to just set these up like that. Let's continue that. See, they're complaining no resources, and that's most likely wood. But we're going to get ample amounts of wood when I clear cut this entire forest over here. And it's best to do that before the snow falls. So I kind of want to get to it here. So we're going to do a road coming out like this. And then coming out like this. And then right along there. Just like that. And then we're going to need a space for, moving resources and stuff. So a caravan stables and all that kind of good stuff is going to go out here. So let's build this road as far as we can. And this one. And that way I can better kind of put in what I need here. So we're going to do a caravan stables over on this side instead. this side instead of way off the end because, you know, reasons. Where's the... That's going to be a house. I'm guessing... Oh, yeah, that right there. Oh, that actually lines up perfect with the road and where the houses are going to be. So I think... which direction do we want this in? I'm going to spin her around. Like that. And then that gives me the offset for the next road. So this is the sort of in-between road. And this can get the barn. I hope this is not too much stuff for this thing to think about here, because okay, castle barn. I'm gonna flip this around, and we're gonna put this here. And what do we want to do? Yeah, see all these people getting ready to come into work. Oh, look at... Oh, yes. Using up some of that lovely stone. So I'll help get this kind of finished off. I kind of want... See, we got this flattened all the way out to here. I want to see if I can't do that for the rest of the way, but we're going to need to clear cut some trees big time in order to make that work. So a lot of people are going to go drop stuff off for these houses, but oh yeah, look, whee! A lot of people are going to go deliver just one stone for all the roads that I just placed. Look at all the people. Wow. That's impressive. That's what you get when you have a whole lot of unemployed people. They just jump at the chance to work. And I'm just hopeful the game does not complain at me. I had to build a watchtower out here for this bridge. We got one here to protect. There wasn't any protection over here to speak of. Look at all the people. Wow. And that will drive a little bit more work. Yeah. We might actually cut that down enough to start on this stone quarry over here. Just enough. Speaking of resources, what are my resources looking like? Oh, look at ore. Tons of ore out there. Clay. Stone, I'm pretty set on. Could have another one out here, but I can always trade at the market for these resources. It's just sort of a pain to move them around. Like, yeah, this one is set to move 2,000 wood into this, but I'm gonna need another caravan to take another 2,000 or 3,000 or however much wood and move it into, you know, somewhere over here. All right, as these guys are getting done, where are you? You're just heading home? I guess so. How about you? How about you take that pig out? How about everybody step it up a notch here? And there's a moose on the path. Mr. Moose. Mr. Moose. Just not enough of the mooseness. Let's take care of that. Kind of want to clear out some animals out of here. Of Because when I do the clear cutting command, oh man, is it gonna... It's gonna be crazy. How many animals and... Oh, this is... The mouse in this setup is so touchy. Hey, Mr. Pig. Yeah, I'm kind of driving the animals back. All this deforestation here. Oh, there is a... that... I don't remember building that, but I must have, because it's out here. Alright. Let's get this guy home. I'm sure there's plenty of people that can go along. I'm going to pause you. And you. And you. Are you getting... There it is. You're getting all the stuff you need. How about over here? And the barn. This barn is going to take forever and a day to build. 2 builders, 39 steps. Oh. And this one is really not very much better. 3 builders, 34 steps. I mean, it takes a while to build those things. And yeah, it's going to be a while. All right. You know, I've got a ton of teenagers right now. Not many children. We just had a big baby boom just because all 3 of these, you know, filled up at the same time. And that means, what is that? 18, 36, like 54 spots opened up. So almost immediately 54 vacancies opened, which probably were, you know, filled right away by, you know, the expecting a baby thing. At least almost right away. Okay, so we are in fall. Let me do a check on my crops. Flax is maxed out. Oats are fine. Grass is fine. You guys should be harvesting. You guys should be harvesting. Okay, I think it's time for the great deforestation here. And we'll let this run while we... Or I'll let it run in between episodes. So let's just max it out here. All of the woods. Where are they going to take all of the woods? Probably into here. Which is, I mean, it's okay. We need a little bit of wood in here. I think the next step, like how far in is that? And it's dark and I can't see. I should be able to see certain ones on here. I want to put down a warehouse somewhere up here to sort of capture a little bit of the resources that we're going to get from this. Otherwise, they're all going to be coming back here, and it's not going to work too well. Like, this guy needs some wood. So we need some materials, but not too many. And we're going to be getting some thousands of wood out of this. So much, in fact, I think we're going to... Yeah, there's 29 wood left in here. That's not good. Most of all these houses are ready to build, though. And like I said, I don't think I'm going to be really nitpicky and upgrading every single one. Because I just don't foresee that as a giant need. We got plenty of space left on the map, and the game is already a little unstable. I really can't play in anything but 1x, and yeah, it's touch and go. All the trees, look at the trees just collapsing. Nice. Getting a lot of wood in here. Luckily, we'll be able to upgrade all of this stuff. Who are these? Oh, so close. I forgot I had another quarry over here. So, oh well. All of the trees. Is this tree not? No, it wasn't included. So back, I guess this is the line right about here. Oh, they're actually taking some of this wood. And I think they're putting it in here. Well, that's okay. This needs... I'm going to want to upgrade my keep. That is a process. Holy cow. Upgrading the keep is nothing to sneeze at. Boy, that takes a while to build those up. And then I'm going to flatten the ground. I can do that in between episodes as well. I'm going to need a little bit... I'm going to need somebody to run out here and just start taking out animals. I also need to clear the stone and the iron. I forgot about that. That's going to be a process as well. Would be nice if I knew my offset before any of that happened. This is why you want to do this, you know, when it's nicer outside, because if they were having to walk all the way out here and then walk all the way back in the middle of winter, they would probably not make it. So just FYI, be careful doing these large clear cut or large clearing in the middle of winter. Because unfortunately the game just doesn't care how close they are, what clothes they wear. They will walk across the entire map in order to do what you order them to do. Many times to their doom. All right, well that was a good amount of wood that we got out of that. A few thousand. Many thousands actually. Carrying to storage. What are you guys doing? Carrying to storage. So I'm guessing there's some residual. How about you? You look like you want to get your hunt on here. Okay, Mr. Elk, you go away. All right, who else wants a little? Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear can go. Any other animals? I'm not seeing any other animals out here. I mean, there could be. Oh, maybe they're down by the shore. There's another one. Ooh, there's... There we go. Reduces the likelihood of somebody getting somebody getting like a rabies or some other disease that I don't know about. Another pig. Kind of drove him to the shoreline, didn't I? Oh, do it yourself. Yay, I got an achievement. Do it yourself. It must be so many actions in first person. Cool, I didn't even know. Wasn't even going for it. Got an achievement. Mr. Pig. wolf. The smaller animals are a little... Oh, that's not an animal. That's a pile of wood. Okay, yeah, I definitely want to clear the rest of this out. Ooh, pig. And a bunch of bears. You know these guys are going to wander into my clear-cut area and harass my people. Oh, there's another little grouping of... Yeah, there's something wrong with the AI between these animals. Once in a while it glitches out and they just sort of stand there in large groups. It's weird. Bears don't seem to do it. With the elk and the moose, wow, I've been finding major clusters of them in various places. Oh, cue the thunder, of course. Mr. Fox. And we have the random... Oh, I wonder when I built that. I don't even remember. I don't even remember building that thing. Oh, there's a wolf. You guys are dangerous. Ooh, there's two wolfies over here. Alright, you leave my people alone. Oh, it looks like the caravaner is done. That is good. Ooh, fox. Okay, I think this guy is getting a little hungry. Needs a new shirt. Okay, this is going to make an even 100 caravanners. So I need to move half over here. And relocate one additional guy over here. That makes 10 out of 10. And of course the good old castle barn isn't done yet, but I kind of anticipated that not getting done right away, which is why I wanted to kill the animals early, because I didn't want any of that meat and hide coming in here. I wanted it to go elsewhere, because I do have ways of moving that out. We are moving the meat out, basically. I'm moving that meat over to here, and I'm moving this meat up to here. Then I'm moving any meat over 5,000 over to here. I know it's kind of a circuitous route. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. I need to think about this. What do we need? We don't really desperately need wood, but it would be nice to have. Oh, see, that's gonna bug me. I'm gonna leave that alone for now. I'm not gonna mess with it, because when this gets done, I'm gonna borrow from, where's the other barn? I don't want to borrow from this barn. That's an endpoint barn. I want to borrow. Maybe I'll take it directly out of this barn. I mean, it's kind of a trip, but I think they'll be able to ride that in a winter time, at least for the food. But the barn's got to get done first, so that's priority. All right, well, I got to flatten this land here and hope for the best, and it doesn't crash or do other weird things. So yeah, I don't want to do too much of that on camera. And then I'm going to gather all of the stone and all of the miscellaneous debris out here. So like that. Oh, little laggy. That. And that. A little bit of extra action, and that should round out the mass, well, at least the edge over here, and that'll allow me to really lay out my village here and figure out in next episode, figure out where my streets are gonna go. I kind of want to do a town square sort of thing. We don't have very many decorations to use, but what we do have, I will try to use, to the best extent that I can. And when there's even like a trade fair thing, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So yeah, I think we'll be able to do a pretty good job on that. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.